These people, elemental to the world, the intersection of good music and intelligence. As we bring to you the latest developments. Here in Antigua, our COVID-19 stats currently remain at 24 cases. 5 samples were apparently sent away on Friday and they were returned negative. All 5 cases returned negative. No additional positive cases in Antigua and Barbuda, luckily. Urging everyone to continue the social distancing. Please stay at home, only leave home for important items, etc., etc., etc. Alright, so we're still currently at 3 deaths here in Antigua and Barbuda. So, as we continue to do the social distancing and follow all the necessary precautions, the World Health Organization has warned us in the Caribbean and other countries to not become too complacent or to relax, as there may be a second wave of, I hope you guys can hear me clearly, it's very windy today. There's supposed to be a second wave, it's possible that we may see some surges of more cases, or an upward swing of more cases. So far, 200,000 people have died across the world due to this virus, so we got to take it very serious. Urging all my family and friends to stay indoors and follow the necessary guidelines set by the government. Alright? In more news, we have Timothy Payne that has passed away. He was a famous photographer here in Antigua. Okay, he's known for many other talents too. And I do believe he was raised with Nat Moses. A lot of y'all know Nat Moses from ZDK and so forth. And Nat Moses was one of his mentors, I do believe. Moving on to other news. As we are slowly opening up the country, we have lessened our curfew hours. Before, our curfew used to begin at 12 o'clock midday. It now begins at 6 o'clock in the evening. So persons are able to do whatever they like up until 6 o'clock in the evening. Bear in mind, that's only leaving home for important items. I cannot stress that more. Alright, however, it's now being relaxed a bit, so government offices are resuming to somewhat regular business hours tomorrow, Monday the 27th of April. Okay? And these places include the Ministry of Education, which reopens tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Alright, the post office also reopens. This is all Antigua information, people. The General Post Office opens from 8:15 to 12 noon tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday. Okay, however, international mail has been suspended. If you're intending to send anything overseas or receive anything from overseas, it is not going to be possible. Alright, APUA also reopens. However, APUA has a number of different hours for different departments. Therefore, I would strongly suggest that you call the APUA hotline at 462-0024 to check the opening hours for APUA. Alright, in also good news, we have 46 students that returned from, I believe it's the I apologize. The University of the West Indies in Jamaica. Just to mention very quickly, I do believe that Melford Nicholas's daughter was a part of that 48, and she, along with the other students, returned via Liat at the VC Bird International Airport, I believe, yesterday. And we welcome them. Glad to hear that they will be quarantined. They will be going into quarantine for a short period before they can be added to the general population, so to speak. Alright. Moving on. Jamaica. Dancehall. You see me? There is a war. Chronic Law. Jamil. Now, as a selector, as a semi-artist, I would say, semi-producer, my opinion is my opinion. Nobody has to agree with it. Your opinion is your opinion. However, I will voice and share with you what I think about this war. Now, I'm going to start from the very beginning, the inception. The first song released. There was a few songs before with Show What Business and them thing there, but the first official diss song was 357 by Jamil. Okay, that was released first. Then we had the answer from Chronicler, the relevant. Now I'm gonna walk you through this round for round, okay? Round for round, song for song. I can't do it bar for bar. I don't have that time. You wanna hear bar for bar, you check Slow Flow and Teach Them and all these other Jamaican channels, alright? But the 357 to relevant, to me, Chronicler took that round. Relevant. Definitely. Hands down. Easy. Alright? Second round, Chip Glock and Talk Facts. Chip Glock by Jamil, Talk Facts by Chronicler. That round now, I have a different outcome, a different winner. In that particular round, to me, Chip Glock, take that. Chronicler's Talk Facts was not, to me, as hard as it could have been. The Chip Glock was real good. Moving on to the next round. So far that's 1-1, alright? First round, Chronicler. Second round, Jamil. Third round, Quarren Kill versus, that's Jamil, versus School Them, Chronicler. To me, this round now, hands down, again, Chronicler came back, gave you the bars, gave you the counteractions, gave you the lyrics, gave you the substance, gave you the flows. Feel me? Chronicler is a lyricist. And he proved that in School Them. You know what I mean? So that to me was the third round. Chronicler takes that round. We now have 2-1. However, check my stats. I believe it was yesterday. Jamie released Teach Them Again. Now, Teach Them Again, to me, it was a good song. It's good. But it's starting to lose substance. It's starting to water down. We're getting the same styles that we got in the previous diss songs. And me personally, in my opinion, Jamil should not really be taking up this kind of style and pattern, because he's already set a particular trend. I know a lot of you probably agree with me. He's already set a trend to where he's somewhat a conscious artist, a positive artist. Me personally, how should I put it? I call these particular type of songs and these particular type of artists regal, which is a mix of reggae and dancehall. Maybe you heard that here first. Elemental TV 268. Simi with trendsetters. Anyway, so I class it as regal because there's certain songs to me that can fall into a dancehall category and still fall into a reggae category. Jamil to me is one of those artists. Though he may not be on reggae rhythms on one drop and everything there, positive lyrics, positive message can pass as reggae songs. And to me, he needs to stay in that lane and stick to that. Chronicler now is the ultimate lyricist. You see me? Them man not play with them words. Them man not play with them rhymes. Them man not play with them lyrics and the arrangement. Them boys not play. Know what I mean? And especially me personally, out of the entire six camp, Daddy one, Squash, Dog one, you know what I mean? La Boss is the general. 6 bars run things. Maybe he's the president, so to speak. But musically, none of them have anything on the law boss. Me, Sima Elemental say that. And again, that's just my opinion. Simi. So, moving on. We also had a couple other people that maybe felt a little jumpy. Now, I know there was rumor that, well, I shouldn't say a rumor, because I heard it from Isaiah Lang himself, that he plans to bring back Sting for 2020. If this is so, a lot of artists are in the pick for warring. You know what I mean? There's a lot of warring going on, a lot of chore business. But we had Sean Storm, like our chat named Bloodbaths, that also going at a lot of people. You know what I mean? The governors and the Movados and this and that. You know what I mean? Then I got to mention Alkaline new song now for like definitely go on with things. And say you show what Punk Cartel, but that's a regular thing. Anything he meant, they say you show what Punk Cartel, so that's not surprising. You understand? And then, last but not least, now you see, Elemental UK, which will be taking off very soon. Well, I shouldn't say very soon, because we have to do the groundwork. Please bear with me and bear with us as we intend to upgrade and improve everything. You understand? But over time, this will be done. But in the UK, um, now this is bad because I don't remember the name of the artist, but as a selector, y'all would know that it's impossible to remember every artist and every track. However, the Don't Rush, the original song from UK that's tearing up the world at this Don't Rush challenge that everybody's taking up. I must say, I've heard some good material. So far, I definitely give Chronicler again. He gets props for his Don't Rush freestyle. Javelani have his Don't Rush freestyle. For those of you who downloaded and have taken a listen to Top Vibes Flight Part 3, you would have heard the Don't Rush freestyle, right? For Chronicler, but I was unable to put on the Javelani at that time. But there is a new mixtape in the making. I already have a name for it. It's probably going to be called 357 Relevance in relation to what we just discussed before, right? And that would definitely be a feature on that new mixtape, all right? For those of you who have been at home, I know you've been following things on an international level. I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on internationally. We can see what's going on. But I got to give a mention to Quarantine Radio. And I got to tell y'all that shit is crazy. Quarantine Radio is booming. Now, apparently, I think Tory Lanez is going to bring it back for one more week. Now, I got to give this disclaimer. Me, Sima, I am not a supporter of the twerking. I will repeat. Me, Sima, not Elemental. Elemental, unfortunately, as a sound who caters for everyone, for all persons, male, female. The females, they like that stuff. They like the Spice, they like the Pampute, they like the Statius, they like the Lady Sa, they like the Tanya Stevens. The list goes on. And we know what kind of songs most of these females make, right? But me, Sima, I am not too much a supporter of that. So the twerking part of it, I wasn't really too digging. But he really got creative. Alright, the twerking was supposed to be, I think, $30,000-$40,000 to the winner. And then he got creative and he said, look, we want to see anything that's going to make us say wow. You know what I mean? And in doing so, I saw some creative stuff. But in all, it was very creative. He's broken Instagram live records. He went to Instagram jail, you know? So if you do get a moment next week and you have your Instagram, you check it out. You follow Quarantine Radio, you can check it out. I don't mind sharing that with the world. I'm not a hater. That shit is wild. Okay? Check it out. But do remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We'll be updating you regularly. We'll be bringing you news regularly. This is Sima signing out. The intersection of good music and intelligence. Don't forget it. Elemental sound. Nakaza. Big up. Nah, I left you out no time at all. All the sounds in Antigua, big up. All the artists in Antigua, big up. And everyone remember, stay at home, social distancing, and only leave home for important items. This time is about important stuff. If it's not important, leave it alone. God bless.